The thing about the explainer role, when you're talking about these things that are oftentimes from brands, and let's say it's a grocery store explainer about how the deli department works and how to run the slicer, there's an opportunity every now and then for humor in something. So if we're talking about running the slicer, sometimes I'll break the fourth wall a little bit and say like, yeah, you want to make sure your finger's not really that close to the blade, So the blade guard is important. And instead of just reading the text as, you want to make sure your finger's not near the blade. So the blade guard's very important. Sometimes I will, put a little humor there and see if that goes, if that lands. And more times than not, that does. And if I say, well, this first one's going to come through like I work at the company, and I'm going to sound like someone that's been turning wrenches on pipes all day long. And that delivery is going to be more like, yeah, you got to turn it hard, you got to get the torque wrench out, and you got to make sure that you go to 33 PSI or else this is not going to seal. Versus, you got to get the torque wrench out, and you've got to make sure it's that sounds like a professor explaining how to do geophysics or something like that. Versus
Right.
someone that, maybe works for this company where it's hands-on. But I just like to try to be straightforward and let everyone know off the bat that, yes, I have more than one voice here. I have more than one way to deliver these lines, and I want you to hear it that way, and then I want you to hear it another way.
Catch the Clarity Code on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.